Okay, welcome, welcome everybody to another episode of Learn and Listen podcast. I'm your host T Win.
And this is Mandigo for sure.
Tonight we have a special guest. I don't think he need an introduction, but for those of you who don't know, this is a Shreveport legend, a Louisiana legend, a musical legend, Big Pop.
You hear me? Bum bum.
Mr. Bomb Bomb Bomb. So, tonight gonna be a special show because, it's the history between Mr. Mandigo and the history between Mandigo and Big Poppa. So, we finna take y'all on a good journey. So y'all just stay tuned, listen. This is gonna be a real, real special show. So thank y'all for tuning in.
You hear me?
So we're gonna start off. Well, I'm gonna really let Mandigo and Big Poppa just go at it.
Man. What up, brother?
I'm chilling, baby. What's up with it?
Oh man, cooling,
Yes, sir. Yes,
cooling,
sir.
cooling, cooling,
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
sir. Yes, sir. What y'all got for me tonight,
Oh
man?
man, it be so much talking, rigmarole going on around here in the city. Y'all already know Lava House, the hottest thing smoking around this thing. And Lava House coming back. Cause we're gonna show y'all how to do this thing. But this is what we want to talk about. We want to get everybody on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
In Shreveport,
right.
it's too much unnecessary beef with one another behind nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, y'all.
Right.
So what can we do to make things right around here? And how can we make it right?
That's a good question.
You know what I'm saying?
It gotta. We talking about with the youth, the grown
The
people, or
youth, the
what?
grown, all of them. It really be the grown mother with all the mess. You know what I'm talking about?
The youth. I see dude from Woodlawn. He doing a good thing. He got a job fair for the teenagers coming up.
Oh yeah,
I feel like that's a good thing.
that is a good thing.
It ain't. I haven't seen that since when. I'm
Shit.
too. It's
Since
been a
when?
long
You
time, but
you right, since when?
I think that's gonna make the summer a little safer for the ones who get themselves involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the grown people, man, I stay away.
I'm telling you.
I stay away. I still respect everybody. Stay out the way. If it ain't my business, I ain't got nothing to do
I
with it.
ain't got nothing to do with it.
Straight up.
I'm telling you, and that was wrong with a lot of people. They worry about somebody else's business instead of their own business,
Right.
you know. But I remember we had some good time, great time. Can you run it with them? When I first met you, Papa?
Man, sitting in the back of Corinlo, I think you was in the truck with Hot.
Yep.
Y'all came on the hill, and I sat in the back seat. Diddy the one turned me on to you,
Little
little deal,
deal.
little
Yeah, little
deal.
deal.
And Hot
Hot.
was talking to his cousin anyway. He always come up there. Then he did, Bottom Boy, and he brought you up there one day, and I got in the truck with y'all. Did up, man. I don't know what I was smoking, but boy, I went in and I freestyled for a while, and
I'm
then
telling you.
from there you took me to Rev Studio,
Rev Studio, Reginald Salmon.
Original Assembly. You had the Monte Carlo. It was, I don't know, it was a little yellow
That
with
yellow one.
white. Yeah, you had that, and then I did that song with Perry that night.
Yeah.
That was the first time I met Untamed Man, and it went from there.
We went from there.
Yeah, it went from there. It was history from there.
How old was you?
I'm
I
talking about,
probably about what 17.
yo, you was young. You
I
know what
was
I'm saying?
young, probably about
I mean,
17.
I don't know no person that did it like me. I
Well,
go through all the hoods. I ain't got to know you to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? But through communication, through other people, like, man, you need to check Big Papa out, man.
yeah,
Big Papa, man. I said, where he at? Come right up there with you.
yeah,
And we got it in.
we got it in.
We got it in. I'm
Yeah,
talking about,
we worked, man. We put it in, bro. We put some good work in.
But
It was some fun days. I learned a lot too.
for real,
Went a lot of places I never thought I'd go. But we made it happen, bro.
shit, it was hot.
We made it happen. Then none of us know the business.
None of
We
us.
were just having fun.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga just jumped in this. You know what I'm saying?
Having fun, bro.
Just jumped in this in him.
What's the first song you recorded that was played for the city? You know, the first song you recorded on the live house that the city played and was receptive to.
Man, there was a lot of.
It
I don't know if it was 18 wheeler
was
I
song
did
before that.
so many of them.
It was a freestyle with on them little flip beats.
Oh yeah, on
You
them
and
left
Lil
flip
Deal.
beats. Then man, it's a lot of them, bro. I can't even name the first
I'm
one. It's
telling
been
you, I
so
can't
long
remember.
ago, bro.
I can remember being in prison listening to that R.I.P. when you just gave everybody the bottom
Yeah, that
they
was on that
flower.
click clack connection.
Oh,
Yeah.
click clack, yeah.
Yeah, that was on that click clack connection, man.
Yeah,
No,
you was really coming real street then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
Yeah, that
no,
was
it'd be so many people with the yip yapping and this and him, what's happening and whoop whoop. Now, I was locked up. I don't know what really went on, but they went to hollering about Mandigo won't let Poppa go or none of this. Have we ever had a conversation about that?
I tell them all the time. We ain't never had no conversation about that. I
I,
used to hear it too, but I don't say nothing because I be knowing it ain't true.
I mean,
I never responded, never made a post, never man, I knew that stuff wasn't true. You know how the
that's what they
streets gonna
do.
talk behind anything. They gonna put their own story to it. So
Switch it up.
you gonna have a headache trying to come up with,
So,
man, who said this and
who said that?
you know.
Because if it was anything about I won't let you go or none of this in here or that there, man,
You ain't never
I
told
love
me.
money.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
If Jesus wanted you, why he ain't come holler?
man. I still
I
don't
mean,
know
they
that.
got money. They supposed to come holler.
I still don't know that right to this
You
day.
know what I'm saying? I never had no problem with no one. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Papa, Angelo, Untamed Man, my whole house. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
It never been that with me. You know what I'm saying?
It never went that way, bro. We never had a disagreement.
Never in life. You know what I'm saying?
Never. And that's coming from me, though.
I mean, all we know how to do is cook it up, whip it up, and put it out there. You
Right,
know what I'm saying? It was times that I was missing. Well, I couldn't go with y'all. But y'all gone on, have y'all fun. Do
right,
y'all. You
right,
know what I'm saying? I'm on a little 6 month jokes.
right,
We dropped the Loud House, little Booster album.
right,
Just put it out there.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of disagreement with Trill with the whole Lava House and Booster album.
Right. And see, I never knew what happened. I was head, I was head first, man. You know
I'll
how I
tell
was
you.
rolling, man. I wasn't even trying to worry about no contracts, no nothing. Cause
None of
either
that.
way it go, when I was on the contract, you still let me do it.
Do what you
You ain't
do.
never bitch about, man. Don't do nothing.
Don't do that.
You always kept it solid with me.
Do what y'all do. You know what I'm
100. Do
saying?
what y'all
I
do,
ain't never
man.
try to block y'all on
Never that.
what you recording or because
Never.
everything we recorded is hits. We ain't got to go back in there and redo this and do that. You know what I'm saying? It's good off top.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm talking about? This is what we do.
Right.
You know, cook it up, put it in the pot, gumbo.
That was the time though, bro. We had some fun, man. I thank God for even having, sending me that way through them times. The people I done met, man, the places I done been,
For real.
man, I done did a lot. And then I tell the truth, I ain't even want to be a rapper. I wanted to play football.
Okay.
My dream was being a football
Okay.
player. But life take a turn.
For real. Ups and downs.
Ups and
Smiles and
downs.
frowns. You know what I'm
Straight
talking
up.
about?
Life take a turn, but I guess God had another plan for me. My cousin, she was the rapper. Shamika, she was the rapper.
Sure
I
was.
used to always hear her rapping. Man, I'm gonna do that. I
Sure
just
was.
started messing around with it and kept on going with it. We feed my family for years off this here. Still getting booked 20 something years later.
I'm telling you.
we're gonna take a break and we'll be back in a few minutes to
Red
give
chip
y'all
back.
some more of this Big Pop with Mandigo.
My nigga Brando the singing. Say Brando with the city fuck.
It's a park like I'm sure. Hey, my life is short. Don't know next, but I know it's gonna be great. Tell the God and like he said I'm good, he know that I'm gonna be late. I'm in a situation I can handle. I got plenty of treats. No comfortable with that bacon, shit get tempered, put two to your face. See that in the kitchen, and I've been cooking up some shit so they won't come and get me. Come and take us in the city, I go a little bit overseas. I told me Jack, I ain't no gangster, mama, that's just the way I'm living, huh? They ain't had my back when I fell victim to a smitter, huh? Fuck all of them bitches that won't put me in a position, huh? They won't come and listen, I still turn head to the critics, huh? I'm on top of the list, but now they saying this nigga pretty dumb. Brought up in my pocket, know I keep it like a stick of gum. My bitch that said she caught me, I'm like, where you get this picture from? Keep sticks up in the hood, they go and tap it like a click of drum. My habitat won't leave a crumb. Bitch, you know my city don't. Better do addition up in the truck, cause it way less, no way less. Put my city on the map, they know I'm next to blow. That jet finally you frozen, like what else to do but let it. I'm sick and tired of being home. I'm like, fuck it, can't be late, show me alone in the rain when I'm walking. And I hope you feel my pain when we talking. I see the real, know you ain't feeling me. Stabbed up in my back so many times, and shit that killing me. That's why I feel the judge hold me up to my ability. Wait up, that cake up is all mine. These nigga hoes, that gangsta shit just party. Take the in his lane. I hope they'll sub me just for me. Hope on nigga try to play me in this business, he gon' see. I give him 7 days just to keep up, I know they weak. If I'm standing on that business like I just renewed my lease. I won't let them take nothing from me if you reach it, so I peep. I'm playing too much Call of Duty, I fell in love with a LP. I have nowhere else to go. That shit just for the show. Like every day they used to hold back on me. Seen so much shit with the eyes that let me traumatize. I don't give a fuck, I'm running around, you know I'm clutching on that heat. They had gave up on K3, I ain't give up on the piece. They had gave up on the hood, they ain't give a fuck about the east. Ain't gotta get shit understood, they know I came in with it. And I swear if a nigga could, I would bring back my deceased.
And we're back. Like we never left.
I'm telling you.
So, as y'all know, we've been digging into the history of Big Pop as he started, just taking his little walks, taking his steps to become the legend that he's become. Because, if you listen, you go to any spot in in Shreveport, definitely they're gonna put a Big Poppa song on. If it's Pill Man or whatever, and people gonna go wild. And that's something that, that makes us feel good. Because when I was in prison, we wasn't hearing a lot of Shreveport music until, Big Poppa went to tearing it up. Mandigo now came with the ratchet. Mike D now came with the We Bang, but that wasn't getting to play down south like the ratchet or what a Pill Man that when Mandigo got locked up, Big Poppa went on his own, and Big Poppa went all the way to the Apollo. So the city was behind him because it was a thing of pride to even just have somebody from our city go to the heights that Poppa took us to. And then even when Hurricane blew up, Big Poppa played an instrumental role in that. Because without Big Poppa, Hurricane probably don't get the success that he had. And people got to acknowledge those facts and understand that history. And this is history that needs to be passed down within our city. Because this is a legend, and we don't have many musical legends here in our city, especially in hip hop. So, I give you all your props, and I'm proud to say, I'm your friend.
Appreciate it, man.
So, I just want, and before we go too much further, the bottom just lost another big guy. That was JP, Jonathan
Rest in
Palmer.
peace.
Man, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
Poppa from the bottom. Jonathan was from the bottom. So, our condolences go to his family.
All right.
And we will be at the funeral this week.
Right.
So, it's probably time for you to make another rest in peace song.
Yeah, it is, man. I got one already. I gotta go put the vocals on it. I got the hook already. So I'm gonna go drop it, man. It's just like life. Like I said earlier, life take its turn, bro. I done took some losses, man. I'm talking about from 2010 all the way up to now. I just lost my mama in December.
Yes,
Condolences to that.
Lost my
yeah,
dad.
man.
Lost my dad in 2018. I lost two of my cousins 2010. Turned around, lost another in 2012. But you know, I mean, life it humbled me. God will take you, send you through so much and make you humble yourself. Cause I was moving fast, but December, man, that changed my whole life. Losing my mama. I'm talking about 6 months at the hospital with her every day, lunch break, get off, go back. I'm talking about every day. I didn't miss a day. I mean, I probably missed them little hours at work, but as far as that, I didn't miss a day. And all the way up till she took her last breath, and it was, man, I'm messed up right now. I ain't lying. But I know I'm gonna be good though. I'm a soldier.
For real.
Yeah, I'm a soldier.
Yes. Remember that mom, boy, you lose mom. Ooh.
Different feeling, boy.
Yeah, it's a different feeling, man. I lost mine, you know, while I was in prison. And I'm still, you'll never get over it. So, you know, people be saying time heals wounds. That's just a philosophy.
Yeah, that is.
That's just a cliche.
Right.
Because time ain't healed me yet. It's
Right.
like I'm getting worse.
Right. For
You know,
real.
like, you know, it's like you crying out for your mom. All in my sleep, I cried for my mom.
For real.
So it's like, you know, there's just, people say it, time don't really do that in a lot of cases,
Right.
you know.
My brother passed, man. I was messed up.
Yeah, that tripped me out too, man.
You know, we can speak on, you know, you got a lot of friends that's in prison. Like one of them is my cousin, Lil Randy. You know, you speak on them a lot in your music.
Right.
You know, anything you want to say about hip hop's relationship to incarceration, to incarceration and the incarcerated.
Right.
You want to speak on that?
It mean a lot. It mean a lot when them dudes, like, man, when my boy hear me say their name or somebody go to ask them, man, you the little Randy Poppa talking about? Man, that dude called me with joy. I'm talking about it make him feel good. I gotta keep him and Fat Man name alive. I got a cousin in Angola too, Big Shug. I know you know him.
Yeah, I know this shit.
Yeah, my cousin Ronnie, that's my
Ronnie,
dad and
man.
nephew.
Yeah.
So, you know,
See the growth.
I gotta keep him alive, bro. I'm gonna do that as long as I'm behind the mic. They're my brothers, man. Fat Man and Lil Randy, bro. I'd love to see them at home one day.
For real. And that's why we be around here trying to let youngsters know, man. This jail ain't for nobody, man.
No, it ain't.
You don't want to go there, man. I mean,
It
it's
ain't.
hard, bro.
Yep.
When you just sitting there, you like, God, man, I'm in a situation. How can I get out?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Back against the wall.
Yeah.
Back all the way against the wall. You know?
And then, you know, it takes a split second for you to lose your life.
Right.
I mean, you done took somebody's life, but you done also lost your life
Sure.
Right.
in a split second. Or you could be balling. You could be on top. Your run,
like that.
yeah, your run ain't gonna be long.
Right.
And then you'll be like, man, I gave up my whole life for 3 years of balling.
Right.
Or 6 months of balling.
Right.
Because we get caught up into that glamour of it. But man, when you behind the walls, you're in that box, man, you start seeing everything, and it's like it makes you mature in a different way. But it makes you so, man, it makes you humble, man, because you be like, man, I'm gonna do it right this time, God. Give me another chance, please.
Give me another chance.
Give me another chance, and
I ain't gonna do
sometimes,
wrong.
yeah, I ain't gonna do it no more. And sometimes
gonna
people
do it
don't
no
get
more.
those chances, you know. We blessed.
Right.
Because Mandigo had life, I had life.
Right.
And in Louisiana, life means life. You know, but man, we was fortunate. We was blessed, man. God did his thing to open those gates for us.
I got a question for both of y'all.
Already.
How did y'all feel when y'all knew y'all was like something came through for y'all and y'all was finna come home? Explain that feeling.
Man, for me, man, I was like a kid. And I still be like a kid. It'd be like, so when it first happened for me, man, I broke out running.
Yeah.
I broke out running down the walk.
How you found out?
Just-
Like it was.
I was on the news.
Oh.
See, because it was on CNN.
Okay.
So all that day, Man, we went in the dorm, took over the TV room. Like, man, we got to get this TV, man. Y'all looking at this, man. We need this TV, man. We ain't disrespecting you or nothing, but we need to look at what's going on in the news. So we just sat down. It was about 5 or 6 of us. Man, when CNN came back, the reporter said, man, the United States Supreme Court has just granted the release of practically 2,000 juvenile offenders. Man, woo!
Blessing.
Man, that was a blessing
I
on top of
remember
a
that.
blessing, man.
How many of y'all got out at that time from down there?
From one.
Oh man. So that 2,000 was over the world? All
Yeah,
around the world?
see, because in Louisiana, we had probably, I think at the time we had probably like 200 that it affected.
Yeah.
But one person from Louisiana got out at that time. There was a white dude. And they closed the doors on us.
Oh man.
And it took from that time, from 2012, took 8 years for us to even much get played, to even much come home. Well, for me, it took me 8 years to get out from 2012 until 2020.
And that's when I overturned my life sentence in 2012. I got it in 08. Probably like 3.5 years later, my case got overturned. And boy,
Well, they sent you a letter or they came told you how you found out?
all right, first, they denied me in the court, Caddo Parish. When they denied it, they never contact me or the lawyer to let us know that they denied it.
Okay.
So really, they was playing on timing.
Right.
So my lawyer like hit me up like, man, you sure you ain't getting no paperwork? I'm like, no. I said, man, I ain't getting nothing. So he like, you sure? I said, man, I ain't getting nothing. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get some mail, all the mail that came to me through the mail room and the courts. I'm gonna get a copy of everything to show you that I never received anything from the courts. So we went down there and he filed to get back in. And when he got back in, it took probably like 60 more days. So when we get the paper back, like I say, it was an old preacher. When he come in the dome, it's like 6 in the morning, we got the GI clean up, pick up all your lockers, and, you know what I'm saying, everything off the floor, coming off the floor. We're gonna wet this dome down, you know what I'm saying? So the free man said, stop. I said, man, God told me to tell you, you going home. You going home. And man, when he said that there, I get legal mail at 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock. So when I go get the mail, he like, you open your mail up yet? You check your mail out? I said, no, real, I ain't check my mail out. So somebody was calling me at the gate. I think it was Boo calling me. Somebody was calling me at the gate over there on Falcon side. So when I open the mail up and I get in the dome, I open my mail up, it was count time around this time. When I open the mail up, man, I seen that big old word, granted. My heart just dropped. I ain't even finished reading everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never finished reading. And boy, woo. When I read it, it said, Mr. Mandigo is correct. At this time, we vacate and remand back for re-sentence.
On that note, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Ratchet back.
Welcome back to Learn and Listen podcast. I'm your host, T. Wynn.
And I'm Anthony Mandigo.
Today, we're honored to have Mr. Andrew Lee Randall Jr., an attorney, pastor, and dedicated community leader.
Well, I mean, you know, I think at times generally juveniles have been protected, you know, when incidents like that have happened.
So, Mr. Randall, man, how do we save our kids for an election? Please vote. Thank y'all.
Because if I could vote, I would vote.
Okay. Stop the dissing.
Learn to listen.
And we're back. So I want to ask this question. Poppa, you done did music with a lot of people. You done did some big hits.
Right.
if you could collaborate with anybody, past or present, to make the ultimate Louisiana anthem, who would it be and why?
Fredo Bang.
Why?
Was I feeling
Okay.
the rhythm, his deliverance, what he talk about,
Nice.
and it just every subject he never missed. You know what I'm saying? They kind of remind me of me with his work ethic. Cause like every other day I'm seeing him drop something. And I remember at times that's how I used to like to record. But the dropping, I never understood that side back then. Like when you drop a song, go and put it out with the artwork and do this here. Back then we were putting it on CD, writing on it and going sell it.
Yep.
$2 or $1 or something, you know what I'm saying? But if I could work with anybody in prison, it'll be Fredo Bang.
I like Fredo. Fredo nice.
That's all I listen to, man.
Got some nice music. Got some nice music.
Who do you see? No. What do you see? Shreveport got some nice local artists. Kevin Gates just gave one of them a big shout out. That's Doo-Wop.
Doo-Wop, yeah.
Kevin Gates, who he listened to. Name 5 artists he listened to. He named Doo-Wop as one of those 5.
Right.
What do you see as the reason why these young dudes in Shreveport cannot get ahead in music?
I feel like I feel like they can get ahead before it's doing the shows and promoters spending their money to book them. I feel like the promoters feel like they taking a chance because there's so much animosity.
Yeah.
Beef. This side don't like this side. This side don't like this producer if he recording this side. If they can put all that aside and think about their business first, man, our city be on fire, boy. 'Cause we got some talent.
There's a whole lot here.
Man, I'm talking about if they all can just get together one day and we all get in the room and I'll ask all of y'all want to make some money, y'all want to go to jail, or y'all want to die. And if they say make some money first, I'm going to ask them, well, can y'all put y'all differences aside and put y'all business first? Y'all don't even have to be around each other to record a song with each other. You know, can y'all put y'all beef and all that behind y'all and go for y'all go, I'm talking about go head first, work hard, and do a couple songs with each other and just see how it turn out and watch the outcome of it.
I think we could be armed to Atlanta.
Man, we can be better than
Atlanta,
whoever.
For real.
because we got the talent to do it. And like you
It's
said,
up.
they just gotta separate those differences.
You gotta separate them, man.
They pride in the way.
Yeah, it's
Don't
like,
nobody want to feel like they weak.
and don't nobody want to let go of they dead homeboy
Yeah,
that's in the
I mean,
grave.
we can't
It's
bring 'em
over.
back.
Can't bring them back.
Can't bring 'em
The
back.
pain ain't gonna never subside, but you can just
Can't bring 'em back.
live, and you can want better for yourself and your family.
For real.
Exactly.
Because if you want better for yourself and your family, man, you can get out your own way.
For real.
And you can put that to the side and say, look, man, we men. If that happened, man, let's put that to the side. Don't brag on that.
None of that.
You know, I ain't finna brag on what I did to you. Man, let's put that to the side. Let's get
Let's
down.
get some
bro.
money, man.
Let's
when
get
you go to
down.
jail, you going to come together.
Yeah,
get some
we
money.
gonna be
That's if you
Shreveport.
make it there.
Yeah, you gonna be Shreveport in
You know
jail.
what I'm saying?
And there's one dude I'm proud of right now. He from my hood. That's Ratchet Low. Bang bang.
Yeah.
I like him.
Bro, when he came back home, he came home on a different level.
Yeah.
Cause when he first went in, you know, I don't know what if he was in tour with anybody, but it was the music he was making. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He was coming hard then, but it was about, the same stuff going on with the other little dude. But when he came back from the feds this time, man, he in a whole different lane. He got everybody partying.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Jail
the
to
whole
get your
club,
mind right.
The whole club singing his song. He having fun dancing. I say, bro, that's what it's about right there, man.
And something else he did. He did what you just said. He brought Hurricane and
Wild
Wild
Yellow,
together.
yeah.
He brought them together. Come on, man.
So the
That's a
momentum he
big
has
move.
right now,
Yeah.
he should broker Shreveport coming together.
For real.
And y'all,
He doing it.
he doing it
He
slowly
doing
but
it.
surely.
He doing it.
Because, like, if one eat, and I can show you, look, bro, I can help you eat, but you got to help somebody else eat too. That's got to be the promise.
And then the cool thing about what I seen, him and my little partner from Bolger when he went in, they was head to head. I'm talking about they was into it.
For RB.
Murder. That's
Or
my
Murder,
murder.
yeah.
That's
I
my
like
little
him. He
partner too.
nice.
That's my dog. Ratchet Low, that's my homie. He from my hood.
Yeah.
Man, when I seen them pull up on the block and they was shooting that video and he had murder with him, I said, man, that's
That's how they go.
That's a grown man movie
Yeah.
right
Jail,
there, bro.
open your mind.
Yeah,
and
jail,
seeing,
open your mind
I
up.
can't be beefing with these dudes
real.
because these dudes gonna have to help me in prison.
Right.
How can you win with the dudes you're beefing with and the system?
Yep.
You can't win
And,
like that.
and then you gotta beef
One of them
with-
got to go, man.
Yeah, then you gotta beef with these other dudes. So I
Yeah.
need you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
See, Poppa, it's like you come there and go to this state. You come there and go to you from the bottom. We could have been beefing. Man, them boys, New Orleans finna eat you alive.
Oh, yeah, we
Them
gonna
boys
have
in Baton Rouge
yeah.
finna eat you
Yeah.
alive. So I gotta put that to the side. I got you, bro.
Right.
You go to the feds. It's Louisiana.
Louisiana, all together.
It's
That
all
car.
that. Yeah, I
We
gotta
in
put
the
that.
same
Yeah, we in the
car.
same
That
car.
was- yeah.
Gotta put all that to the side.
Got to put it to the
Right.
side.
Only way we don't put it to the side, if you and somebody paperwork,
Yep.
then you know you just gotta go.
So
But-
why we gotta wait till we get in prison
Prison
to
to
put
do
it to
it.
the put it
Yep.
aside?
Yep.
When we can do it on the street and avoid the graveyard, prison, and all that, and kill two
And
birds with one
get
stone.
paid with it. Y'all want to have sex with a million different bros? That's your chance.
Come on, man.
You know, you can get your name out there, man. Y'all like Ratchet Low doing some really good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm proud, man.
Yeah,
I
bring
like
people together,
My
man.
boy bringing them together,
Yeah,
bro. He
real.
doing it. He ain't talking about it. He doing it.
Yeah. I like a lot of these little dudes around here,
He
man.
don't,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? That's all we used to do, just listen to their music while we was locked up, just listen to all them little dudes.
Right.
Only thing I just disagree with the beat part.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Beef
saying?
hard.
You got to let that go, you know what I'm saying?
The
Because
beef
you
part.
got kids, just like the next person got kids.
Right.
You want to see your kids raise their kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it done been times where I know these two into it, and they respect me so much, I still do songs with both
Both of them. Yeah.
Because the song we gonna do, I let it be known off top.
I mess with him.
If it dissing somebody or talking about somebody,
I ain't with that.
I'm not with it.
For
I
real.
respect all these little dudes. They respect me.
For real.
You know, so if we gonna get on, we can talk about some money, having fun. We can talk about some real life stuff, feeding our family, rest in peace song. I'm with it. But if it's going against another black man down and them talking about what you gonna do to his brother, walk down, I'm not with none of that.
And the music that we was doing,
Oh,
it's
man,
never been about no,
we were having
no
fun.
guns, no,
Man, we were having
none of
fun.
that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We
We
was
was
all
having
about
fun.
money. You know
We
what I'm
was having
saying?
fun.
Party. You know what I'm saying?
But that come back to, that's because we had like, man, you, Corinne Low, Yo-Yo and them.
All of them.
Man, everybody back then was shining. So
For
what
real.
we gonna rap about? Y'all ain't, man, hating on doing
Do
this
this,
here.
woo, woo.
Man, I want to shine like Mandigo. I want to shine like such and
For
such.
real.
So when we rap, that's how we rapping about. We seeing y'all like,
For real.
and then we get around it all. Man, it's up.
Stayed on a positive note.
Man, stayed on a positive note, man.
Yeah. I don't know nobody that can do it the way I did. I'm talking about, I've been put my difference to the side with a lot of dudes way back in the gap. You know
Man,
what I'm saying?
For real, bro.
I'm talking about way back in the gap. The early 90s. You know what I'm saying?
I remember this story here, T. Man, I remember one day, bro, had the police hit my Lava House. Do you remember this?
Mhm.
And brought the K9 dogs
Yeah.
because I was driving the Lava House truck.
Yeah.
And then he came in there. My mom was like, nah, you can't search my house.
Yeah.
So they asked about Mandigo. And I'm like, man, that's my CEO. I'm driving this truck.
Yeah.
But the whole time they really was, I was thinking back then, I was like, damn, wonder was they watching you then.
They was watching me. They been watching me
I
for the
was, we
long.
was standing by CCC
Yeah,
then. Man,
yeah,
I
they
was
watching me
for
for the
real.
long. You know what I'm saying? I've been on an investigation. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't just never catch me
Right.
because I wasn't just out there like that. I was
Right.
out there, but I wasn't out there the way a lot of dudes do stuff. That's why I don't understand a lot of these stuff that be going on
Yeah,
right now.
You way different.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, different dudes just be talking on their podcast, talking about this and here, talking about that. Come on, man. Y'all trying to help yourself go to jail. What's wrong with y'all? You can't do that, but y'all supposed to be gangster. Ain't nothing gangster about that. Because ain't no gangster gonna be talking like that.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? You
you
putting
did.
all your business out there on the front line.
Nah, if you
know what I'm
living
saying?
like that, you
But
can't.
if you living that way, you ain't gonna talk about it.
Perfect example, the Mo 3 case.
Yeah.
The little dude just came, the one they been calling the shooter the whole time. He just did an interview today. He came on there, he said it's over. He said it's over with.
Say it's over with.
He said it's over. He said I'll take a 60 ball right now and get out their way.
For real.
He said I can do 20 or 30.
Yeah.
You think you ain't telling, but you telling them
tell
people
them.
like, man, I'm guilty.
Yeah.
He said some stuff.
In so many words, ain't it,
He
man?
said some. I'm like, he kind of. It's kind of flimsy what he doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like in the Big U now situations.
Right.
It's like, and they go back to interviews and you saying certain things.
Yeah, man.
It's
They got that going. They put all that together.
together.
From the videos, music, whatever you saying, they take all that there
And just
and
put
they
it
put it together. And guess what? It's right there on that judge's desk.
Yeah.
Because
You know what I'm saying? It's right there on the judge's desk.
You know, it's like,
You telling them yourself.
yeah, it's like rules of the game is, man, gangsters moving silent.
You
Right.
fucking right.
You know, I don't need you to know what I'm finna do.
For real.
It's done. I ain't
Right.
finna brag about that or nothing.
Right.
Why?
Real gangsters ain't my
Right.
work. Like people say, you know, it's a cliche that says, my work gonna speak for
My
itself.
work
That's
gonna
it.
speak for itself.
I ain't got to talk about it.
My
Right.
work can speak for itself.
I ain't got to talk about it.
You know,
Yeah, I don't do that.
it's sad.
Because if I want you to know something, I'm going to tell you.
I'll tell you.
You know what I'm saying? But if I don't tell you nothing, don't ask me nothing.
Right.
I ain't
You
got
know
no
what I'm saying? My business is my business.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to ask you your business.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't care what you did or how you did it. That's your business. You feel what I'm saying? That's your business. You know what I'm
Everything
saying?
gotta be on the internet. That's
Everything.
where they get them stripes at until they hear that gavel hit that thing.
Woo. All they playing for views and likes and comments. Come on, man. You the stupidest motherfucker in the world.
And
man.
that go back to what you said. Man, I did this. I had a 3-year run for taking hits or whatever I did just to give up my whole life.
life,
For
man.
real.
You're gonna be done did so much time. You know, like I remember they came to me with 36 years. And this I rationalized not taking it. I said, shit. I be done more time in prison than I done down on the streets.
For real.
Right.
I was like, we ain't get it down lower than that. I'd take that. I said, man, man, I'm 16 years old. I said, man, I ain't did no living. I be done more time in prison. And my lawyer was like, that makes sense. But man, you look at what's going on now. These dudes,
They giving themselves to the people.
they're gonna give yourself. They want to talk about this on a rap song.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's
Y'all
too
think
much
them people-
information.
Y'all think them people ain't listening to y'all?
They don't have to do nothing no more.
They just sit back.
They making their
watching
job
They
easy.
making the easiest money in the world
Man,
right now.
they hire people now strictly to watch the Facebook
police,
Instagram,
just
all that.
Yeah, just watch these pages. The page is gonna tell you everything that you want, and then people gonna go live.
Yeah.
Man, I don't care what's going on. Somebody gonna pull their camera out.
Yeah.
They pulling them cameras out. Look, check this out.
I
Check
looked
this
at it today. Dude in the middle of the street. Boom, 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 just dumbing the dude. You know, I'm talking about in the middle of the street, cars passing by, he study hitting him.
Got the camera right on.
And
Somebody got
it's
a
girl
phone.
across the street. Got
We
the camera
killed him.
Look at him, he's shooting him. He's
Uh-huh.
shooting him.
I seen that.
said,
I seen
man,
that.
But this is what they like.
They won't be on TV that
They want to
bad?
be on TV. Man, you remember, you know we got a homeboy in prison right now. He was a rapper from here. Psycho.
Psycho.
Yes.
That's my partner,
from Brick.
Psycho.
Psycho made
Troy
a song.
Stevenson.
Troy Stevens. He made a song.
Free Psycho.
Yeah, Free Psycho. He made a song about a murder.
And this in the 90s.
He did this in the 90s, bro. In the 90s. Psycho been down like almost 30 years now.
yep.
He probably 30 years.
Yep.
But he made this song about this murder, and the police was investigating it. So one day, a dude said, man, dude was passing by the detective, playing that song. And the detective said, hold on, let me hear that. The detective listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
Psycho talking about this murder. Man, they got Psycho. Psycho got convicted of it.
Yep.
And the next person I remember getting convicted of it
It was X-rated.
X-rated. I remember that name.
That's Brother Lynch Hung brother.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He got convicted. He made a song. And both of the songs was made like before the incidents actually happened.
Yeah.
But they were so detailed that they got convicted of it.
Convicted
Psycho
of the
got
case.
convicted, and X-rated got convicted
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Yeah. Like they were saying on the Dirk situation when he
Talking
about murder.
that
But
happened
the
before.
recording happened 7 months before
Beforehand.
the murder.
Uh-huh.
But how can you give me a charge like that there?
Yeah.
But you got to learn, stop rapping like that.
Stop rapping. I bet that taught him a lesson.
Yeah, taught him less. Because I know he's sitting in there right now. I'm like, damn.
Man, I listened to a song by Kevin Gates this morning on his new mixtape.
I like him.
And Kevin Gates, damn, the name of the song is Big Brother.
Yeah.
Kevin Gates saying how his plug don't like him to be talking in detail about what he doing.
Yeah, you don't do that.
And you ain't supposed to do it.
No.
You know, it's a lesson because, man, prison is a real place.
For real.
You confessing to a crime, it's a real thing. So y'all thinking it's cool and it just sound good, you can make people dance because we got the only culture in the world that we dance to our own demise.
Right,
Real.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you how I'm going to kill you and we dance to it. It sound great.
That ain't how they go.
But that, all that there can get you prison.
Yeah, it get you prison. You ain't got to be convicted, but you going to convict yourself.
Yeah.
You
They
going to
play that
convict
song.
yourself.
They play that song. Who? I'm going to tell you somebody else they did that with. Matt.
Matt, yeah.
They played his music
No
in
limit.
court. Yeah, you know, they played his music in court.
Yeah.
In trial.
Limit.
It helped him get convicted.
Yep. You help yourself.
Yeah. In these cases we talking about in the 90s, but look how more descriptive they are in the 2000s.
They gone crazy with it.
They smoking your homeboy.
All that, man.
Or they calling your name.
You don't do all that, man.
They going to they get so disrespectful with it that they make videos over the grave that they done,
No.
the person they
That's
done
too
killed.
disrespectful.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't do that.
Y'all don't think that y'all telling on yourselves. Y'all think that that's being gangster.
Like hip hop cops ain't around.
Yeah.
That been going on since the 90s. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't.
Yeah.
You talk too much.
They got a
Before
song.
you know it, you realize, like,
Who
it
made that
came out
song?
my mouth
Right.
Who made that song? You talk too much.
much.
You never
Shut up.
Run them to you
Bro,
talk
yeah.
too much.
Well, they were giving you the game
And
then.
who did it got one big mouth.
Big mouth.
Yep, you got a big mouth. Before we get out of here, all right, before we get out of here, we want to ask Poppa, people want to collaborate with you. Give us some details on how they can get a feature. What you got coming up? Tell us whatever you got coming up.
Man, features, they can hit me up on Facebook, my number, but I also work like if you got talent and you serious, man, it ain't all about money with me.
For real.
You know, I just like to work with people, bro. I can remember going to Alexander to practice cat club, and I told Ratchet like one night, I said, "Say, bro, come on down here to Alexander with me, man, and I'm gonna let you open it up." So we got down there to the club,
Yeah.
and we was in there. He asked me, "From what you want me to do?" I said, "Nigga, treat it like it's yours." And I said,
Yeah.
"I'm finna come on, let's walk.
Man,
Here go the promoter who own the club right
this
here."
my nephew.
And man, this on my mama. Ratchet, I don't know, I can't remember if Rico went with us that night.
Yeah.
But man, when Ratchet Light got up there, that's when I first heard that song, Riding with this Stolen 40s.
Yeah.
Man, them people was in there going crazy, then they were like, "Man, who is that?
Yeah.
Who is that?" Pray the cat booked them right back down there the next week.
Right back.
So if you got talent, you serious, man, I have a lot of shows. I don't mind by letting y'all open up. I ain't like the other dude, man.
I'm telling you.
Give me 300, man. I'll let you open up. No, if you gonna travel, put your gas in your car or whatever, man. Come on. I'm
with
gonna
it.
make it to where you gonna open it up. And
For real.
that's what it is with me, bro. And I work with anybody. If you
For real.
beefing, don't tell me about your beef. I don't wanna know who you beefing with.
For real.
We ain't doing no diss song. We gonna do
Music.
real music, have fun,
Party music.
speak on life or whatever else. And that's what it is with me, man.
I agree.
What upcoming shows you got?
I'm gonna be at Uptown April the 11th, and I got something special coming up in May, and that's what I got right now.
Okay.
But I'm still recording, writing. You know, it's up.
We sure waiting on that part 2 to the RIP.
I got it. I'm gonna go drop the verses this weekend because I gotta go and drop that one.
And before we
RIP.
leave, we gotta say once again RIP to JP, man.
And
Rest in peace.
rest in peace, JP. That's my brother too, man.
Yeah.
He's a couple years older than me, but that's my brother too. We scraped from that bottom, bro, but
Real.
can't go against God work. He don't make no mistakes. And man, that by the threes is true because I know 3 good people this weekend, brother, is going in the ground. And there's JP, my homegirl Shaquan from Allendale, and my homegirl Rashida from Allendale. Used to do the house. So them 3 good people I know, all of their funerals is on the 5th this weekend, all 3 of them.
Rest in peace
Rest
to
in
all
peace,
of
Make
them.
man.
memories with your family, your friends. Let that negative stuff go. If it's negative, get it from around you. Don't let the devil use you, bro, and treat everybody right. Treat people how you want to be treated, man.
Shreveport, let's get it together.
Real talk.
Let's get
All
it.
your hot artists,
together.
y'all get it together, man.
And
Cut the beef out.
free fat man, that bill will go through.
You hear me, 300?
Yes.
That bill gonna go through, T.
You
Yes,
hear me,
y'all
300?
know. We got a lobby day coming up on the bill that Poppa talking about. So we're gonna have free bus rides going to Baton Rouge for lobby day. So that's on April 28th. So anybody that wants to participate in riding down to the Capitol to show some solidarity so that we can try to make some differences with these laws, please contact me so that you can get on this free bus ride. We going and coming back, the same day. But we need the presence so that we can make a change. So y'all please contact me. And we got an upcoming expungement, free expungement class, May the 14th. Anybody that's got old charges that want those charges off their records because it's holding them up from getting a job or holding them up for whatever, please, I got it. I got the flyers out.
Okay.
But y'all come May the 14th. But I need y'all to register beforehand so that y'all can get y'all records expunged. We also got a warrant court to try to help you with these warrants. Man, we trying to help y'all, so y'all got to help yourselves.
For real.
Stop committing crimes. I mean, if you ain't gonna stop committing crimes, be smart enough to get away with them.
For real.
But if you can't do that, hey, you trying to straighten up, we got a warrant. I'm gonna put that fly out tonight. But we also got this expungement course, clinic coming up. It's free to get your record expunged.
They gonna tell on you.
Oh yes,
for free.
Right.
So y'all, man, we appreciate Big Papa for
So
stopping
live.
by.
So
So
we're gonna let them know we're gonna get this lava house back crunk up.
get it back crunk.
The lava house ain't dead.
So I'm finna say this. We got to end by saying, quit the dissing.
Learn to listen.
Thank y'all. Be tuned in for a great show next week. Thank you.
I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.